Welcome back. Thank you for joining me again for another project. This project we're working on is part of the Throwback Thursday for January 21st. It's listed under that episode on Emma's page, which is www.creativetimeforme.com. Now this week you have to use paper doll dress up or everyday paper dolls. And then you must include either heat or dry embossing, either one. And this is going to be due for February 2nd. That's a Wednesday. You need to link your project, and then you need to leave a comment afterwards. So let's get started. We're doing everyday paper dolls, and I just wanted to show you a couple things in this cartridge. I always show you where, you know, what levels to pick and all of that. So I'm going to show you that real quick on the Cricut. I've already cut out my paper dolls, and I've cut them to 4.5 inches. And I've cut two. I think I'm going to do two of the summer ones. So remember, when you do this, if you want to use Peachy Keen stamps or draw a face on yourself, and I do want to use Peachy Keen stamps, I have the Everyday Character Face Assortment, and let me tell you, this is the best one to get because you can, it is so versatile. You can use it on a lot of things. You even have a huge one for a big paper doll. I think he was almost 8 inches tall. He was a big boy. And there's a guide that you can have, you can print for yourself that will tell you what size doll, what size face. But where the stamps are clear, you can push them over your doll's face. I'll show you that at the end when we are ready to put the face on. But what you want to do is you got to make sure when you come in here, you're going to see the doll smiling. His face is going to cut like that if you don't do anything. So let's go to the Cricut and I'll show you the cuts to make, and I'll even show you what we're going to do for the next cuts and the doll I have in store. We're at the Cricut. So now, in order to get the size dolls that I've cut that I just showed you, what you're going to do if you're going to use the Peachy Keen faces, if you don't want to use the Peachy Keen faces and you want your face to cut so you can draw lines on it or follow the lines to make a face, or you want to, you know, do whatever with the cut face, that's totally cool. Go ahead and you're just going to hit your button like normal. It's going to be the bottom one. You don't have to hit the shift. It's the bottom one. It'll cut. Now, if you want to do like what I'm going to do, and you want to put a Peachy Keen face on your Cricut doll, what you're going to do is, as you know, let me zoom out for you here. I want you to be able to see the keys. What you're going to want to do, they have 6. These are the creative feature keys. Headwear, accessories 1, 2, 3. The tabs, so you can, like old paper dolls we used to play with, and the blackout key. The blackout key is what we're going to do. As you can see here, there's no face. That's what we want. So we want just the plain doll, nothing etched on the doll. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to our creative features key, which is the bottom one right here. This is blackout. You're going to just push the doll and you're going to get it. Now what we're going to do, I'll show you the dolls that I've chosen to do. I'm so super excited. They're going to turn out so cute. I think I'm going to do 2 at the moment, but this is a definite. This little guy here, the little boy swimmer, and I think I'm going to do the little girl swimmer too. It's hard choosing an outfit for him though. It's kind of like dressing your own kid in a little way. You know, you want the outfit to be cute. So what we're going to do right now, I've loaded Pacific Point. Let me move you down a little bit here real quick just so you can see the Pacific Point up here. That's going to be for his bathing suit. The yellow is going to be for his rubber ducky floater that's around him, and brown's going to be for the hair. The hair will also be the same for the little girl if I do end up making her. And I think I'm going to cut the yellow hat. I like to sometimes copy the colors that are already in the book if they look good together, if I don't come up with something else better myself. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Again, make sure you do not change your size. Leave it on 4.5. You're going to follow your keys. Why don't I take you along and we'll cut out the hair together just to show you, and we can use the keys. Or actually, let's cut. We can go ahead and cut. We'll cut the swimsuit, and okay, it's going to be on page 32. As I suggested in another video, it would be good to start the first key in this book the doll, it's good to start there with 1 and number it on the opposite side of your book. That's how I've done it. And then that would be 2, and you go, and then that way you know you look up, okay, number 15. You can get it really quick. You don't have to count the keys out, and it takes forever. So that's just a tip. I got that from Robin Carden. So it's a very, very good tips and tricks. She has lots of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut his shorts. Now for this one, we're just going to press the key. Now this one also, it's very good to have this little counting method because you can't always tell by the outfit. Some of them look a lot alike. So it's really, really good to have, you know, those numbers that way so you can follow along. You can also always check over here in your little box. Yep, my summer B came up. I'm on at 4.5, and that's good to go. So we're going to cut that one. Okay, and now we're going to hit the line return button. It's going to take me to the next available line space. Just a little quicker. And then I'm going to use my directional keys to get me down to yellow for the rubber ducky. Okay, in the rubber ducky, we are going to have to, the rubber ducky is going to be accessories 3. It's on the bottom. So we don't have to hit the shift key. All we do is we hit accessories 3, we hit our summer bee, and then we cut. And we get our little ducky. He is so adorable. Okay, and this one. Now we're just going to navigate over to the brown paper. I like being able to put all my colors on at once, but usually you can't with these ones. You usually have to do different ones. Okay, so this one, we're going to hit the headwear. It's on the bottom, and it's on the bottom. It's on the bottom for both. So what we're going to do is we're going to change from our accessories 3 to the headwear button. Okay, and then we're going to hit the boy, and then I'm going to push the button right after that because I want the girl also for the hair, just in case you decide to cut both. And there we go, and that's going to cut it out for us. So let me get these all cut out, and we'll get back together and put this project together. Thank you so much.